Hi guys, welcome to EvolutionM, and in this video I will be showing you how to install our magnetic pedal shifters, which are motorsport inspired. Today we're going to be installing them on an M140i, but this is basically the same for all F generations BMW. So come along and see what this product will do for your car. So always when working on electronics on your car, you want to remove one of the terminals on the battery. So that's what we're going to do right now. With most of the F series, the battery is actually in the rear, so under the deck lid here. So what you want to do is remove the 10mm, or undo it at least, and then remove your negative terminal and make sure that it doesn't touch the car anywhere. So the first thing that we're going to do is removing the airbag from the steering wheel. There's two small holes on the bottom of the steering wheel, which you want to poke with either a flathead screwdriver, or in this case I'm using a Torx screwdriver. And I will show you this through a few close-up shots. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick in your screwdriver and you're going to feel resistance. And there's basically a metal spring in there, which you're going to want to press in, and it's going to pop the airbag out. So we're going to fiddle around a bit. And then you will see that the airbag comes out on one side. So after repeating the process on the other side, you're going to be able to take out your airbag, and you will see that it's connected by one wire and a small yellow greenish connector, which you're going to have to undo. So what we're going to do next is remove the outer trim, because we want to reach the two blue connectors which are in the steering wheel and currently quite hidden. So there's a Torx T20 here on the bottom of the trim behind the steering wheel. You're going to go in there with your T20 screwdriver or whatever tool you have for that, and you're going to undo that screw. So once you've removed that bottom bolt, there's two more Torx T20s within the steering wheel that hold the trim, which you are going to take out next. So after removing the three bolts, you're going to peel off the outer trim of the steering wheel. So after we've removed the trim, we're going to peel away some of the wires to get closer to the blue connectors. This will also be done by removing the right small black unit which is in the steering wheel. So after you've taken away all the wires, we're going to undo the blue connector. So I take a small screwdriver, stick it in here, and then pry it out. So after you've undone the two blue connectors for the shifters, we're going to take out the bolts for the shifters. Again, a Torx T20 that we're going to use to undo the two little screws. So next thing we're going to do is install the EvolutionM magnetic pedal shifter. As you can see, this one is fitted with the bigger carbon pedal. There's a tool included if you want to change the carbon ears themselves. So for this install we're doing the bigger carbon ears, but you can also opt to go for the smaller one. So we're going to start by putting the blue connector back through the square hole, making sure that it lines up with the original connector again, which is still in the steering wheel. And then for the pedal shift unit itself, you will see that it's a rectangle shape in the back of the steering wheel. So if you check, you can just simply line it up, push it back in, and you will hear some sort of click where it's seated. After that, you're gonna put in the supplied bolt, which comes with the kit, and you're gonna screw that back in. So after you've bolted down the shifters, you're gonna hook up the connectors again and push all the wiring back into its original position. So as you can see with this specific steering wheel, there's quite a bit of wiring because it's an M Performance steering wheel with all the OBD data. Most of the steering wheels don't have as much wiring as this one, so don't be surprised if you find your steering wheel to be a bit more empty and more easier, of course, to install these pedals. That will highly likely be the case. So the next and also final step is putting back the original trim, putting back the airbag, making sure that the airbag connector is connected again, and bolting everything back down. And then you should be finished with your EvolutionM magnetic pedal shifters. Don't forget to reconnect your battery and then test your pedal shifters.